Welcome back to yet another tutorial, and in today's video we are going to look at how to create a seamless pattern in Coreldraw. Just as you can see on your screen, we are going to go through step by step how to create this kind of pattern using Coreldraw. So a lot of designers go to Google and then search for pattern and download and use for their design. But if you want to create your own unique pattern, you are in the right place, because I'm going to show you how you can create your own personal pattern in Coreldraw. Just as you can see on your screen, we are going to just design this, we are going to create this, okay, in this tutorial. So if you are new to my channel, I am Emma Graphics, and here we learn everything related to graphic design. So stay to the end of this video in order for you to understand what we are doing here, and don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be able to enjoy. That's if you enjoy what we are doing here. Subscribe to my channel. Without any further ado, let's jump into the video. So once you launch your Coreldraw, so the first thing you are going to do, you come to your ellipse tool. I believe you know where you can find your ellipse tool, and draw something like this. So I'm just trying to draw a circle. So I hold down my control key while I draw this particular circle. All right, so the reason why I hold down the control key while drawing is to ensure that both the height and the width are the same size. All right, so once you are done, ensure that you enable your contour. Go to effect. If you don't know what I mean by contour, so go to effects. This is your effect. Go to effect and ensure that you enable this contour. All right, so once you enable your contour, it will come over here. So your contour box will display here. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select this circle, all right, and ensure that this my contour adjustment is on outside contour. So click here to have outside contour and change this to 11 steps. So the step should be 11, and then the offset should be 0.5 inches. Okay, once you are done with all this, you can leave this outline and all of this, just leave it like that. So click on apply. Once you click on apply, you are going to have something like this. Initially we shouldn't have all this shouldn't be there. So we no need, we can just use it the way it is. The next thing I'm going to do right now, I'm going to close this. I don't need that anymore. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come to my smart fill. My smart fill is right here. Okay, so click on your smart fill and then change the color if you wish to change the color. So you can use the same color anyways. And then once you are done, ensure that the outline here, this outline is no outline. Just ensure there's no outline. So what you have to do next is to apply the fill. Okay, just give it a color the line, and then skip one, you color the other one, you skip the other one, color the other one, you skip the other one. As you can see what I'm doing, so I color this one, I skip the other one, that the one that is black, I color the second one. So the next thing you are going to do, we are going to select the ones that we colored. So as you can see, it's one. See, this is one, this is another one. So we are just going to select the one that we colored. So I'm going to select all the ones that I've colored. So as you can see, if I move it like this, this is what we are going to have. So now I don't need this black anymore, so I'm going to right click on it and click delete. All right, so this is the one I need. All right, so once you have this ready for you, the next thing you are going to do, you are going to click on wealth. All right, so once you click on wealth, you are going to have something like this. And the next thing we are going to do, come to your rectangle tools and apply a rectangle to this. Okay, apply a rectangle to this. And before you do that, ensure that your snipe object is on. Your snipe object is on. Okay, this snipe, sure that is on. Okay, and then once you do that, the reason is to ensure that so that we'll be able to set this line to the center, because to snap right at the center there. Okay, so we are going to create another or draw another rectangle like this. I'm going to just copy and paste. So that's what I'm doing there. I duplicate this particular one, the first one. Let me color it so that you can see. So this is the first one and this is the second one. All right, so the second one, remember we did not take it to the center, so you have to take it to the center like that. Okay, once it shows, once you can see center, so leave it there. So once you are done, select everything like this, select everything that you have, and then come to trim and trim it. Okay, so look for trim. So trim is always somewhere here, so click on trim. So once you trim, you take this one out and you can delete this. Right click on it, click on delete, right click on this and click on delete, and bring this one closer. This is the only one we need right now. Okay, all right, so once you bring this closer, the next thing we are going to do, we are going to reduce it a little bit, just like that. So now once you reduce this, we are going to click on this. I told you in the beginners class that these things are called anchor points, or some people call it knot. So this knot or anchor points, you are going to click on it, then take it to the right while holding down your control key. All right, so you have something like this. Once you have something like this on your screen, right click immediately to have a duplicate. Then you can equally click on this, do the same thing, and right click to have duplicate. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this one down. Right click, click on this one and drag it down while holding down your control key, and just drop it like this. Immediately you release your hand from the mouse, right click. All right, okay, so you will have something like this. Okay, I'm trying to align this. So as you can see, this is a pattern on its own. All right, but that's not what I want. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this down again. I'm going to copy. So now I'm going to delete this. Look at what I'm going to do now. I'm going to delete this. We don't need that any longer. I'm going to delete this as well. I'm equally going to delete this. Okay, so now this is the one I need. Sorry, I think I'm going to, I think I made a mistake. So I'm going to bring this one down. I'm going to bring this one down. Okay, then delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, and delete this. So now this is the one that I'm going to use now. I'm going to use this. Now as you can see, this is what I want. Okay, this is what I want. So as you can see, we are using the tool. So you are going to drag it somewhere like this, and just drag it just like this. I just want to close this place. So once this is done, this is what I'm going to have. So you bring it over here. So now we are going to color it. We are going to give it a color. So you are going to come to your smart fill again. So now this time around, I'm going to use this particular color. So I'm going to change this color to green, something like this. All right, so now we are going to use this color. We are going to use this color. So we are going to color part of this. We are going to color part of this just like this. We are going to color using our smart fill. Remember, we are using smart fill. We are going to color this just like that. Okay, that's what we want to color. So once you are done doing this, you are going to select all the green one. So you are going to select it one after the other. So hold down your shift key while you click on each and every one of the green ones. All right, so I'm going to just select it like this. The next thing we are going to do, we are going to check if we have selected all the greens. So by click on it and drag away from the orange one, something like this, exactly. So we have the green one. So delete this. So this is the one we need. So the next thing you are going to do, you are going to trim this, or you can group it. I prefer to group it. So once you group it, bring it somewhere here and just like this, reduce it. And then the next thing we are going to do, we are going to do the same thing, duplicate this. Remember, we hold down our control key and drag the knot to the right hand side, then right click immediately to have a duplicate, then click here. Okay, click here the mirror to mirror it vertically, then click to mirror it horizontally. So as you can see, we have the pattern. So the next thing you are going to do, you are going to duplicate this. Okay, we are just doing duplicate. So go ahead and duplicate everything. All right, so continue to duplicate this until you have whatever result you want. So as you can see, this is the pattern we were able to create. So we were able to create this pattern. Okay, so all right, so tell me what you think under the comment section, guys, and try it. Let me see. If you have any issue, drop it right under the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.